Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bim,
Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Temple Shir Shalom's Kabbalat Shabbat service and our sixth night of Chanukah in our Chanukah lighting. As you can see, Cantor and I are alone hanging out in the sanctuary, and everybody else, we welcome you online because of this evening's weather. So we welcome you wherever you may be joining us from. And so as we celebrate Shabbat and our sixth day of Chanukah, help us with the tradition that we have of getting to know the people who are around you and who are part of our service this evening. If you're joining us on YouTube or one of the Facebook Lives, post something in the comments. Wish someone a Shabbat Shalom or let us know where you're joining us from.
Oh, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sit before the play with that latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
As we begin this evening, I wanted to share a story that I came across this week. It was originally shared by Robert Fulghum, the author of All I Really Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. Fulghum was attending a seminar in Greece when the presenter asked if anyone had any final questions. Jokingly, he asked what the meaning of life was. But the presenter didn't let the joke just slide by. And instead, his answer was one that teaches us a wonderful message that I wanted to share with you this evening. Pulling out his wallet from his pocket, the presenter took out a small round mirror, the size of a quarter. And then he said, when I was a small child during World War II, we were very poor, and we lived in a remote village. One day on the road, I found the broken piece of a mirror. A German motorcycle had been wrecked in that place. I tried to find all the pieces and put them together, but it wasn't possible. So I kept the largest piece, this one. And by scratching it on a stone, I made it round. I began to play with it as a toy and became fascinated by the fact that I could reflect light into dark places where the sun could never shine it, because it became a game for me to get light into the most inaccessible places. I kept the little mirror, and as I grew up, I would take it out at idle moments and continue to challenge myself with this game. As I grew up, I also grew to understand that this was not just a child's game, but a metaphor of what I could do with my life. I came to understand that I'm not the light or the source of the light, but light is there, and it will only shine in many dark places if I reflect it. And that for him was the meaning of life, sharing that light with others and hoping that they too would share it. Tonight, we light two sets of candles. First, the Chanukah, and then our lights of Shabbat. As we talk about with our preschool students at the Learning Center each week, each one of us is like these candles. We all have the opportunity to bring more light and more warmth into our world. And so as we kindle these tapers this evening, may each of us be successful in that endeavor.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu להדליק נר של חנוכה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו המלך העולם שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. Join me in lighting the Shabbat candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
For those who would like to follow along tonight, we'll be using our Shabbat prayer book, and it can be found on our Temple Shir Shalom website under the worship section and Friday night Kabbalat Shabbat service, or also on our YouTube channel under resources for you there. But we begin together on page 20 as we rise together, if you'd like, for our call to worship. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poteach she'arim, uvitfuna meshane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umistader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem, barakia kirtsono. Praised are you, our God, ruler of the world, who brings about the evening star. Your wisdom makes the dawn appear. You differentiate the times and seasons of our lives. The stars follow their courses as a sign of a divine creative force in the universe. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Uma'avir yom umevi layla, uma'avdil bein yom uvein layla. Adonai tzvaot shemo. El chai v'kayam, Tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim. You have created the day and night. Even though you cause the day to disappear and you bring on the night, you have developed a separation and distinction one from the other. We call you ruler of the universe, but you are our living God. May you create understanding among us so that we might never take nature for granted. Praised are you, our creator, who causes night to fall. As we join together in the watchword of our faith.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידך, והיו לתלות אבות בין עיניך, וכנפם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
You shall love the eternal your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Set these words which I command you this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and they shall be a symbol before your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. So shall you consecrate yourselves to your God. I, the eternal, am your God, who led you out of Egypt to be your God. I, the eternal, am your God. These eternal words have been a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. Faith and choice bring understanding to the soul and sensitivity to the heart. In all times and places, our God has been a part of our lives. Our faith has been our rock and our help. We witnessed God's wonders when we went free from Egypt. When slavery's chains were broken, we witnessed it. May those who have the faith to believe also have the wisdom to be kind. O God, in whom we have all hope, we glorify your name now as our people have praised you throughout history. We continue our service as we prepare for the Amidah. We rise together on page 25 of our prayer books and take a moment for our own private meditations, either following the words before us or those within our hearts.
Eternal God, open up my lips, let my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chesed Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chesdei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevii Geula Livnei B'neihem, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיי בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו ישני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך מימין ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יעללוך הסלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
You are holy, and your name is holy, and we sing your praises every day. Praised are you, the holy God. Please be seated.
לחיים ושלום, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם, השכיבנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים.
Let us lie down in peace, O God, and permit us to wake up in the security of knowing that we are safe and loved. Be a shield around us and keep enemies, disease, violence, homelessness, and hunger far away from those we love. Keep us safe in the shadow of your wings, for you are our protector. Show us your compassion and mercy when you permit us the experience of seeing the shelter of your peace. Give to your people Israel in the world a time of peace.
Shalom, Israel, et Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמעו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בין יודעין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
And on the middle of page 29, we join together in our prayers for peace. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country that it may always be a stronghold of peace and its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within its borders, health and happiness within its homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship among the inhabitants of all lands, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Blessed is the eternal God, the source of peace.
Shalom.
Beyond our own private prayers, do we as a community turn and think of those friends who are in need of healing, physical, emotional, and spiritual healing, as we join together in the words of the Mishaberach. So Mishaberach Avotenu, V'imotenu, Abraham, Yitzchak, V'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, Rachel, Hu Yivarech et Acholim. Merciful God, who blessed our ancestors, send your blessings to our loved ones who are stricken with illness. To Amy Drysdale Atler, Suzanne Becker, Doreen Billett, Michael Brody, Karen Kasman, Patty Seresny, Michael Eisen, Barbara Esrig, Danielle Goldberg, Barry Grant, Batia Batbeshia Panina, Ava Haberkorn-Holm, Ty Hall, Hank Heiser, Carol Kaufman, Gilbert Cleef, Karen Coltoneau, Marta Lazar, Henry Leopolds, John Marjoram Lees, Libby McIntyre, Zoe Marcus, Stuart Markowski, Laureen Majeski, Sean Majeski, Heather Michelle, Gail Mintz, Lev Herschel Ben Batami, Yaakov Ben Mindel Vituvia, Linda Newman, Razel Bat Leah Miriam, Melanie Pohl, Eileen Porcelli, Eve Ryder, Rachel Mibeit Chaim V'Chava, Arthur Reich, Arthur Reish, Marcy Fisher Reiners, the St. Damon family, Neil Sefferman, Herbert Jerome Semmel, Dolores Silverstein, Bernard Sklar, Roberta Sanino, Guy Stern, Susanna Stern, Barbara Storm, Joanne Tellerek, as well as all the names in our hearts. May God grant them a refuah shlema, complete healing of mind, of body, and of spirit.
May the source of strength, who blessed the one
continue on page 41 with our concluding prayers, the words of the Elenu.
Aleinu shibeach lador lamor, lateit geduna liotzel bereshit, shanoah samtigu yeharasot, velo samanu kamishpachot ha'adama, shanoah samtigu gaem, vegor aleinu kachol ha'amonam, va'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim livnei melech Malchi HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu V'ne'emar V'haya Adonai Lemelech al kol haaretz Vayom Ha'u Yeh Adonai Echad U'Shemo U'Shemo
O God, who heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds, bring comfort to those who mourn. Give them courage and strength, compassion and kindness, and restore to them a sense of life's goodness. Give them the ability to accept the mystery of life, and let them soon know peace. Help them endure that which no one can understand, and let us say, Amen. This Shabbat, we think of those friends and family who have been taken from us in these most recent days. Shiva, Shloshim, and Shana we mark. Vernon Leopold, Eric Kerman, Roz Weiner, Donna Hoshiar, Jerry Felder, Barbara Seidman, Liz Shubo, Roberta Galibs, Eleanor Smith, Vivian Simon, Marilyn Schaefer, Mel Ball, Gordon Kane, Libby Sherbin, Samuel Weinman, Donald Allen, Judith Leibowitz-Feist, Manuela User, Michelle Schaefer, Helen Stuck, as well as the 4,586 Americans of our armed forces who have been killed in Iraq and the surrounding areas to date. And to their names, we add those whose yard sites remark those whose anniversary of passing we lovingly commemorate. Donna Jean Barkey, Emil Barzilai, Faye Beckwith, Joseph Bing, Albert Blair, Arnold Blau, Sybil Pauline Bodson, Robert Burrow, Bernice Teresa Caligari, Ann Chudnow, Frank Morris Cleary, Albert Cohen, Annie Cohen, Reverend Henry Covington, Rose Diamonds, Mira Eber, Norma Elkanen, Roger Daniel Ettlinger, David Feinstein, Elizabeth Friedman, Joyce Friedman, Roberta Gales, Charles Galinsky, Morris Guinness, Jeffrey Golds, Gloria Gillespie, Moisha Goodman, Ruth Goodman, Zena Gordon, Dr. Harold Gregg, Luba Grundy, Dorothy Hack, Gertrude Honigman, Ariana Itkis, Jenny Jacobs, Audrey Cornfield Lakoff, Alvin Lewis, Richard Lewiston, David Edward Markson, Myron Milgram, Henry N. Moses, Carl Nelson, Charlotte Nelson, Ted Newell, Penny Nickel, Maury Norley, David Olin, Sarah Pittler, Henry Ravis, Adolph Reichenberg, Donald Ripley, Alan Rosen, Sylvia Lillian Rosen, Belle Rosenberg, Harvey Rubin, Joyce Sakwa, Dr. Nathaniel Sandler, David Siegel, Erwin Sherman, David Allen Silverman, Saul Singer, Paul Sislin, Ben Starr, Rose Stern, Jerome Sturman, Lila Taylor, Ruth Wald, Dana Wartell Zupke, Howard Weingarten, Helen Weishaus, Eugene Weissman, Stanford Wolf, Abraham Zeidman, Lois Zussman, along with all the names in our hearts, and those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Do we join together in the immortal words of the mourner's Kaddish as found on page 46 of our prayer books. Yitgadal, Yitgadash, Shemei Rabbah, Ve'alma Divrach, Kirite, Ve'amlich Malchute, V'chayachon, Uvyomachon, Uvchaye, Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Uvizman Kariv, V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah, Mevarach, Le'alam, Omei, Omaya. Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitalev, V'yitalal, Shmei D'Kedusha, B'richu, V'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Chush b'chata v'nechamata, Da'amiran Belma V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom b'mromav, Huya say Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. May the source of peace and peace to all who mourn. Comfort to all the bereaved among us here and everywhere. As together we say, Amen.
Huya say Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom b'ramav, Huya say Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael.
Good Shabbos and happy Chanukah. Good Shabbos.
Shabbos, happy Hanukkah to everyone.
Brings us back about a year and a half ago when we were doing this all the time online and only online, but we're a lot closer tonight,
That's true.
which is good. And so hope that you also felt like you were here with us, because it's nice to be able to be together and have that sense of community. We look forward to that once the snow passes us or the cold winds or whatever it is out there soon. And so tomorrow morning, we will also be having our service online. It will not be on YouTube. It'll be a Zoom service. And so if you need that, check out the email that went out today to all of our members. And if you don't have that, you can send us an email and we'll be able to get you that Zoom link as well. As well as Tish tomorrow morning will also only be online. So if you want to join us for either of those, please make sure that you check out the Zoom links as we do that too. We raise our cup of juice as well as we finish and culminate this beautiful evening as we sing together with Cantor, thanking God for the sweetness of Shabbat and our time together and fun.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen.
L'chaim. Say Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitain. May God bless you with strength. Adonai Yivarech et amo v'shalom. May God bless all of us here and everywhere with peace. Good Shabbos.
Shabbos, Adonai.